1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Cross that line and YouTube starts paying you. Miss it, and you can post 100 videos and pull 1 million views and still earn exactly $0. That's the YouTube monetization gate for 2026, and this whole video is about how you actually get through it. And here's the thing almost nobody tells beginners. There's a second, quieter door at half those numbers that starts paying you months earlier, and hardly anyone bothers to walk through it.
Kai here, and before anyone screenshots those two numbers and starts celebrating, here's the real part. For most people, actually hitting them takes 6 to 12 months of steady uploading. Not a weekend, not a viral fluke, steady months.
Hey, Michael here. The good news is this gate isn't a secret or a growth hack somebody sells you. It's one public page on YouTube's own help site. And there are two separate ways through it, depending on whether you make long videos or shorts.
I'm Liam, and I get to be the buzzkill today. The single most common mistake I watch beginners make? They rush the application the day they qualify, get rejected, and then sit in a 90-day penalty box. Getting approved is a review, not a turnstile you just push through.
So there's the question sitting under every comment section on this topic. People keep asking the same two things. How long does it actually take to get monetized on YouTube, and why do so many channels fail the review and get rejected the first time? We'll answer both, honestly and without the hype. We even built a free eligibility checker at grow.professorerica.com, so you can see exactly how close you are and what's left to do. Let's start with those two doors, because picking the correct one first can put money in your pocket months sooner. There are two doors here, not one, and mixing them up costs people months. Door 1 turns on ads. Door 2 turns on tips and memberships. And the smaller one opens first, so you can be earning while you're still climbing toward the big one.
And you don't have to take our word for a single number of it. This is the actual eligibility page on YouTube's own help site. Let me point you at the real requirement, in black and white.
Right here at the top. For ad revenue, the main door is 1,000 subscribers plus 4,000 valid public watch hours in the past 12 months. That is the number that switches on your paycheck.
Or if you're a shorts creator, it's the same 1,000 subscribers. But this time it's 10 million valid shorts views in the last 90 days instead of the watch hours. Same subscriber count, a completely different second number. You pick the door that matches how you actually make video.
Now here's the rung most people skip entirely. The lower door only needs 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. Here they are, stacked side by side.
The lower rung is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. It will not switch on ads, but it unlocks fan funding, memberships, super thanks, super chat, so your actual supporters can start paying you months before the ad money ever arrives.
And there's one catch on that early door that trips people up. It also wants 3 public uploads in the last 90 days. So if you hit 500 subscribers but then go quiet, you don't qualify yet. YouTube wants to see an active channel, not a parked one.
So 2 doors, 1 page, and the small one pays you sooner. You'll watch both of these numbers climb right on your own dashboard as you upload. Which raises the obvious question everybody actually wants answered. How long until you're standing at either door? Before we keep going, one small favor that actually moves the needle. If this is landing for you, tap like, then subscribe and turn on the bell so you do not miss the rest. 2 taps, completely free, and it pushes this in front of more people who need it.
Six to 12 months. That's the honest window for most people to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. And the hours are the hard part, not the subscribers. That surprises almost everyone.
Because months 1 through 3, you'll bank almost nothing since nobody has found you yet. That's not failure, it's the runway. Every channel taxis before it takes off. It's also the exact stretch where most people give up and walk away right before it would have started working.
And look at what 4,000 watch hours actually is. It's 240,000 minutes of real people choosing to watch. Subscribers are easy by comparison. The hours are where the patience lives. And it's where the tool can't help you, because those minutes come from real viewers, not from software.
Wait, 4,000 hours from a standing start? That frankly sounds brutal.
It's less brutal than it looks once you lay it on a calendar, Liam. Watch what happens across the year. The front is slow, but the climb gets steeper because your old videos keep earning hours in the background. The back half of the year moves far faster than the front.
So do the arithmetic and it stops feeling impossible. Around 40 solid videos, each one eventually holding maybe 100 watch hours, and you're there. That's roughly a video a week for under a year. Steady beats heroic every single time on this one.
Okay, that genuinely reframes it. And if someone's chasing the shorts door instead?
10 million views in 90 days is either fast or it's never. There's no slow, steady version of that one. A couple of shorts pop and you're through in weeks, or none do and the 90-day clock just keeps resetting on you. It's a different kind of gamble entirely.
So the timeline is real and it rewards the patient builder. You can even watch those hours pile up, climbing toward the line week after week. Which brings us to the part almost everybody gets wrong. The day you finally hit the numbers is not the day you get paid. Wait until you see what the review actually checks. Hitting the numbers just gets you in line. It does not get you paid. There's a real review between qualifying and earning, and that's where the careful people pull ahead of the rushers. Let me walk you through exactly what happens.
The moment you qualify, you have to actually apply. Nobody flips the switch for you. You open YouTube Studio, go to the Earn section, and click Apply Now. Watch how short the real path is.
So here's the whole flow, start to paycheck. You meet the gate, you apply in Studio, then you link an AdSense account so YouTube actually has somewhere to send the money. Only then does your channel go to review, and that review is where it gets real.
Here's that whole path drawn out, because the review step at the end is the one people underestimate. It's not just a bot counting your subscribers. YouTube says automated systems and human reviewers look at your channel as a whole, and it typically takes about a month to hear back. A real person may actually watch your videos.
Which is exactly why the rushers get burned. Before you apply, you need 3 boring things in place. No active community guideline strikes. 2-step verification switched on. And content that clearly follows the monetization policies. A reviewer who sees templated, low-effort uploads is the one who says no.
So here's the question I'd actually be sweating. If I do get rejected, how long am I stuck before I can try again?
Fair thing to sweat, Liam. On a first rejection, you can appeal within 21 days or just keep uploading original content and reapply after 30 days. But if it's your second rejection or you've already reapplied once, the wait jumps to 90 days. So the first application really is worth getting right.
And when it does come back approved, that quiet grind flips into a real paycheck overnight. Ads switch on, and the videos you made months ago finally start paying you. That moment is worth the patience.
So that's approval, start to finish. Apply clean, survive the review, get paid. Which leaves one honest argument worth having about strategy, and my team does not agree on it. So let's have the argument my co-hosts keep having off camera. You're a new creator sitting at, say, 300 subscribers. Do you chase the early door first, 500 subs and 3,000 hours to unlock tips and memberships? Or do you ignore it completely and keep your eyes only on the big ads gate? Real money is on the line either way. Kai, make your case.
Go for the early door, and it's not close. 500 subscribers is reachable in a few months. The day you cross it, real supporters can start paying you through memberships and super thanks. That early money is oxygen. It's proof the thing works, and it keeps you uploading through the quiet stretch that kills everyone else.
And that's exactly the trap. At 500 subscribers, how many people are really buying a membership? Maybe 2 or 3. You'll make pocket change while you burn time setting up fan funding tiers instead of making the videos that actually get you the watch hours. The ad gate is the real money. Chase that, and the small door opens on the way anyway.
Pause there, Kai, before you fire back. Liam's got a real point on the numbers. Is a handful of members actually worth changing your whole focus for?
It's not about the dollars at 500 subs. It's about the signal. One person paying you real money changes how you see the whole project. You stop feeling like you're shouting into the void. That psychological shift is what carries you to 4,000 hours. Motivation is the scarce resource, not subscribers.
Unless the setup becomes the procrastination.
Fair hit. And yes, if you spend a week building membership tiers instead of publishing, you've hurt yourself. The rule has to be turn the early door on, then get straight back to uploading. Don't let the storefront become the excuse.
See, I can live with that version. Flip the early door on if it's a 5-minute setup. Take any tips that come, but never let it pull you off the watch hour grind. The hours are still the thing that actually pays.
And that's the straight verdict, backed by what the two thresholds actually are. Both of you are right, just about different creators. If you already have a small and engaged audience that likes you, the early door is nearly free money months sooner, so take it. If you're building quiet, evergreen videos and nobody's begging to pay you yet, don't get distracted. Keep your eyes on the 4,000 hours. Either way, the early door is a quick switch, not a career. Flip it, then get back to work, because underneath both doors is the same one truth, and it's the line to carry out of here. YouTube pays creators who keep real viewers watching. The tool helps you make the video, but those watch hours are a verdict from actual humans, and no shortcut fakes them. Quick recap before we close. The ads gate is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a year, or 10 million shorts views in 90 days. The earlier door at 500 subs and 3,000 hours pays you through tips and memberships sooner. And hitting either number is not the finish line. You still apply, and you still get reviewed.
The number I'd tattoo on your monitor is the 4,000 hours. It's the real bottleneck, and it comes from viewers, not from any tool. Everything else is easier than that.
Your move tonight: open YouTube Studio and just look at your watch hour count. Knowing your real starting number beats guessing every time. And send this to the friend who keeps saying their channel is about to get monetized any day now.
What I'd watch out for. Demonetizing. You qualify if your channel has a strike or a pile of thin templated uploads. A clean first application is worth waiting a week for. A rejection can cost you 90 days.
Next in the series, we get to the scary one. Why YouTube demonetizes AI channels and the exact patterns that got whole channels wiped so you never end up on that list.
If this gave you the real requirements instead of the hype, hit like and subscribe, because we're building this whole roadmap one real video at a time. And that free eligibility checker is waiting at grow.professorerica.com, so you can see exactly how close you are tonight.
Here's the one worth arguing in the comments. When you cross 500 subscribers, do you flip on the early door for tips, or ignore it and grind straight for the ad gate?
Keep showing up for yourself like you did today. Professor Erica here, until the next lesson.